Good morning internet and welcome back to the channel. Right, it's Tuesday morning. It's the 24th of December, which of course can only mean one thing, can't it? It's Christmas Eve, eh? It's finally got here, it's Christmas Eve. I hope everyone is well. I hope you're all ready for Christmas. Whatever it is you're going to do, whether you're going away, whether you're staying at home, I'm sure you've all got lots of food in and everything else, and I'm sure you're all geared up for the big event. Do you know what? It's quite strange, really, isn't it? Now, hang on. Before I get into that, I've been meaning and hoping over the last few days, or certainly the last week, to do a Christmas ride of a night time to get the lights in, because there's quite a nice show down in Odeon, which is the port I quite often ride round. They got a laser light show and lots of things, and I've been wanting to get down there. But I've been beaten back by the glorious Finisterre rain that we get here. But yesterday, all day, it was quite nice. It was dry, it was calm, it was, dare I say, patches of sun. We don't see that very often here. And I thought, this has got to be the night when I do this. So I was all ready. And about 25 minutes before I was going to go, because obviously you've got to wait till you start. The lights are switched on at 6 o'clock, so we start by then. So I was all ready to go, and guess what? It rained. It still is raining. So unfortunately, I didn't get to do them. So I'm thinking to myself, tonight I think it's going to be a no-no. I've got far too much to do. Now the lights, from what I can believe, the lights run, I think, for a week after Christmas. So I'm hoping that I can actually get down here. But look at this. I mean, I don't know what it's like where you are, but we seem to be getting here in Finisterre. I mean, we always get the rain, but you know, I mean, that's what it looks like here. Murky, horrible, raining. The wind's gone away, but yeah, apart from that, it's not very nice. Now, the only good thing about it is of course, is the temperature. You know, it's quite, dare I say, pleasant. Unusually mild for the time of year. And strangely enough, Harry, hang on, I think I've put that in totally the wrong direction. Harry, who's in Latvia, I remember this time last year, he did a video of a parcel being delivered, and he had to fight his way through the snow, and he did one yesterday with just a slight scattering of snow. So yeah, obviously a big change. Okay, so Christmas Eve. You know what? I always remember when I was a kid, Christmas used to seem to take forever to get here, you know? Especially the week before Christmas, you know, you used to finish school and every day it used to seem to drag on. That week used to turn into a month, you know? It used to, oh dear. And now Christmases, in a flash of an eye, they seem to come and go, and the years go with it as well as we get older. And you know, I wish we could put the brakes on, eh? Wouldn't that be nice? But unfortunately, age comes to all of us. But of course, it's how we deal with it. Some of us are gifted that we go through to a ripe old age, and some of us get our ailments and everything else. I don't want to make this depressing, I really don't, but no. When it gets to Christmas, you know, yes, of course, it's about family and it's about friends, and you know, and that's what it should be about. But it's also about giving a thought to like other people, isn't it? I think one of the nicest gifts that anybody can contribute at Christmas is love and affection to somebody else. You know, the neighbour up the road that probably doesn't see anybody at the best of times, or you know, I don't know. There's a million ways that people can suffer at Christmas, isn't there? You know, we've only got to look round this world that we live in to see, you know, wars and that terrible storm in one of the French islands, Mayotte, what is it? And the destruction that it left, and the people are suffering, and it happens everywhere. And it's horrible because, you know, we're not selfish. We sit down with our families at Christmas, but of course everybody's not as lucky as us, and sometimes it's just, you know, it's just nice to spare a thought for the, you know, for the other people. And if we just did that, if we all just did that, and I'm no better than anybody else, we could help so many people in this world, you know. And then of course, you know, you've got the people, and it's quite strange really. I mean, you look at the little YouTube community that I've luckily enough to built up over the last 12 months, you know, the people that regularly comment, and I really do appreciate it. It's great, you know. I mean, I don't meet these people, apart from one, Pete. How could I forget Pete? Pete and his wife Sarah, happy Christmas to you. But yeah, you know, the rest of you leave the comments on the videos that I do, you know, and it's almost like, you know, it becomes a little community, and I think that's really great, you know. It's not about how many you can get or what you can get. It's about the loyalty and the trust and the little community that you build up. I think that's really important. And, you know, then I look at other little channels, well, little channels, big channels, it doesn't make any of, but you've got one that I follow, is Rog from Old and Goldie, who unfortunately took a turn for the worst. He was involved in a nasty accident, but he's recovering, but it's a slow recovery, you know. I wish him the best. Can't wait till he's back on his bike, you know, doing his ramblings. It was great, so interesting. And only this week, another gentleman that I watch, Ian from Old School, is it Old School ADV? Anyway, I'm sure everybody knows me. His wife did a very touching video on his behalf, and you know, it couldn't have been easy. He's got a bit of bad health, and he's sort of had to knock riding on the head, which is it's a shame, you know. He went and retired like me, you know, and you want to do riding, and because of an illness, or, you know, I mean, it's like me with my foot. I mean, okay, you know, I have my good days, I have my bad days, but as we get older, you know, arthritis, dare we mention the word arthritis? Anyway, I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it? We all, you know, we all have our gripes and our moans and our groans, you know. But at the end of the day, if you look at 99% of us, we're not doing too bad, really. But yeah, and I don't want to put a doll on Christmas. I really don't. You know, Christmas, you know, is a great time for friends, for family. I've said this before. I'm really lucky. I've got a group, not a big group, but I've got a group of friends that I've had for years. They know exactly who they are, and they're more than friends. I know the families. I've watched their children grow up, and it's just great to go through a life having such good people that you consider to be more than a friend is absolutely fantastic. But there are people in this world that haven't got that, and I am so lucky to have that in my life. So yeah, anyway, right, enough of this, enough of this. Okay, this video is about me wishing everybody that follows me, whether you follow me, whether you don't follow me, a very, very happy Christmas. And like I said, I have no intention to try and get out on the bike tonight, even if the weather was nice. I'm not going to do a Christmas run tonight. I've got too much to do. I want to spend it with my family, and I try to get out over the Christmas time. There's the old phone again, it always does it. I'm going to try and get out over the Christmas time and get those Christmas lights. 2 years I've been trying to do this. No, in actual fact, I think this is the third year that I might have been trying to do this. You never know, I might get there. Right, I know there will be a little bit of work being done on the Gorilla, on that Gorilla. I know that for a fact, because I know my wife has bought me something, and I've ordered something, and my daughter, who's bought me something else, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, she's going back to England over Christmas, and the present's there, and she's bringing it back. That will be another thing. So there's a few jobs to be done on the Gorilla, which which will transform the bike a little bit and personalise it for me anyway. Right, okay. So that's it, I think. I'm going to finish this off with thank you so much for everyone that follows me. I really do appreciate it. It's absolutely fantastic. My little channel it's slowly coming up, and that's really nice. I really appreciate everybody that follows me. I really appreciate everyone that comments, that gives me a thumbs up. It's great. So there's only one thing left to say. Have an absolutely fantastic Christmas. I will see you in the next video. Take care. If you're driving, stay safe. If you're out on the bike, stay safe, and just enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much. Bye for now.